like you're a plague. First, it was my mother-in-law. Now, it's my manager. It's like they didn't tell you about me. If I curse you, you would die single.
No.
Dude, you see, I'm near my mother. That's where everything will end. Just thought you should know.
People born before independence.
Who was your mother? Your mother is ugly.
No,
he did not. No. Yeah, hold me. I'm holding you. I'm holding you.
So you guys need to be giving me credit on this YouTube straight. Like, hey, I'm seeing some things I predicted in my last review concerning some characters and their possible actions in coming episodes, and it's beginning to play out right in my eyes, like right in our faces. I told you guys in the last review, in the review of episode 9 and 10, that with what Jasmine's mom is planning, I mean, both of them tend to think that she's planning something huge for Aminu and his family members. But what they don't know is when she's done, in fact, it will hit the both of them as well, and they would not see it coming. And just as I predicted, Mama Don Japa, like Jasmine's mom, has just disappeared with a huge amount of money. guys, I'm even trying to get myself together. And Tenny finally left Nigeria for London, but the plot twist is Lola left with her. I don't know where that came from. I don't know. I mean, I would not say I don't know where that came from. I mean, there was a build up to that event, but I didn't expect it to go to that extent, considering how much we know and how deep these two love each other. I'm talking about Lola and Lewis. I have to say that, like, that was so low of Tunde. That was so low of Tunde. Like, and you see what I was saying in my review of, I think, episode 6 and 7 or thereabouts, that Tayo should have told his brother when he realized that he had slept with his brother's wife to be, like, he should have told him, and if they would have avoided this loan, they would have avoided this chaos and this depth that they are in right now. And it's crazy and it's so sad that Adiza is in the mess with them now. And I can't even imagine what Adiza's reaction is going to be like if she finds out that they're in that situation because someone could not control himself, or someone kept sleeping around, or someone could not just be honest with their sibling and say the truth at the right time. See, I feel like I'm jumping the gun right now, but you guys can understand. I feel like with this intro, you can understand the kind of reviews I'm about to give in this video. Like, but let's just get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I love that you keep coming back on here. And if you're just in my channel name, you're just hearing my voice, you're a passerby, you're a visitor, please, I hope you stay. Hit the subscribe button. It is absolutely free of charge, and like the video by clicking on the like button. It helps a lot. It helps YouTube to know that, okay, this girl made a lot of sense in this review. I think another person should see this video as well. Omar, I would really appreciate that. So thank you very much. So I think, where should we even take it from? I think we should take it from the Garabas, because I remember saying in my last review that I start with always end my reviews with the Garabas. So let's start with them in this video. And just so you know, this is the season finale. Yes, episode 11 and 12 happen to be the last episodes for this season, and hopefully it doesn't take 100 years for us to get another season. Yeah. When Patrick was going on about, oh, now he's in charge of the business, now he's in charge of the company, and then the mother asked if Patrick taking over the business meant that he was going to take over the house as well, and the lawyer said he really cannot say, and Patrick was insisting that he wants to take over the house as well. I'm like, Patrick, what do you want? At this point, you agreed. You have been given the business, the company. Why do you want to take the house again? Why do you want to kick them out? Why? And I even thought Alaji had died when all of them were putting on black, only for us to realize that he was still in coma. I'm like, why are you mourning somebody that has not died? Setting a trap for Jasmine and her mom. I'm just like, will it work? Can Aminu control the aftermath of that trap? How far will this trap, how far will it go? Or how far will he allow it, linger for before he decides to get a hold of Jasmine's mom? But now I feel like it's a good thing, because now the mother has taken off, and now both Jasmine and Patrick do not know of her whereabouts. But I mean, Aminu has kept somebody on her tail, so hopefully this person knows of her whereabouts and has been following her, and that way they can apprehend her and then charge her for theft or whatever. But we'll just see how that goes. And so now, this is something I wanted to have talked about in my previous episode, but I feel like now is the right time. Now, this Aminu, Tumini, and their PR saga, the woman taking care of their, their public image and all of that. In a way, I feel like they are having so many issues, or they are clashing because they don't, or they feel like they cannot trust her 100%, or they feel like she doesn't understand their personality so much that they can trust her to put out anything there, and believe that she will do something that is in their best interest. And that's just like, it's very important for somebody who's taking care of your public reputation to be in sync. Someone you've known for years, someone you feel like has your best interest at heart. That's why I just wanted to put that out there. That's why I feel like they are clashing. The video of, oh, you're posting this video or not. I mean, this person knows her job. She knows what she has to do the right thing to get the right reaction. I mean, she warned them about going public revelation, and we saw how that ended for them. So I mean, I feel like the reason why they are not able to trust that is because they don't have issue, and the fact that the mother linked them up. The proposal, Aminu proposing to Tumini. I mean, this happened episode 12 towards the end. I didn't see it coming, and it was so soft and so chilled. And the manner at which the proposal came about, I feel like Tumini is going to say yes, but I'm not surprised if the next season comes and she ended up no, but we'll see how that pans out in the next season. So now on to Lewis, Lola, and Tonye. I didn't expect that I'll be exhausted talking about these people, but like, let's just take it from here. So we saw that this whole court case between Tonye and Louis is beginning to take a toll on Lola and the IVF process. And I actually thought they decided not to do that IVF again. They decided to wait it out. So Lola's body is more time to, figure things out and try to hold the baby together. And and we saw that even despite Lola going for appointments, Louis wasn't there, and was he was getting to her, was making her cranky, emotional. But I was just like, Louis is stressed. As the men are trying, like, let's just be sincere. Like, he has to deal with his company, he has to deal with Tonye, he has to deal with Lola. Like, the man just has a lot. And the way Louis comes out smiling out of this whole scenario, or out of this situation, it needs to be studied. Like, I think I mentioned it before, like, he still smiles despite everything. Finally, Louis ended up confronting Tonye, and they had a very heated altercation or argument back and forth, and it even resulted to Tonye eating Louis. And at that point, I started to see this whole scenario from Tonye's angle. Remember how Lola came into the picture? Lola was like the side girl, the side chick, where Tonye would sneak, Louis would sneak to go and have fun with, and all of those things. And then, I mean, we understood that Tonye and Louis's marriage came about the wrong way. It was forced, it was arranged. They were pretty much forced to do the whole thing. But we cannot but attest to the fact that Louis actually hurts Tonye. Let's be frank. He cheated on her. They were married. He cheated on her. He had someone else out there. He drained her. He frustrated her, and she returned the same energy, and that's why they have such toxic relationship right now. And it was so emotional to see Tonya now open up in this episode, cry and talk about how it was draining for her in the marriage. Even though she didn't want to be there, the mother was forcing her to be there. She kept giving her false hope, and he went behind her back, slept with another woman, and then all of a sudden he wants to kick her out of his life and hope that goes smoothly. I'm just like, I mean, it's starting to make sense now. Like, in fact, I don't want to say Louis deserves going through this hard time in order to take Tony out of his life. I mean, I get that you were in that scenario because you didn't want to, but don't expect it to be easy to get out of it. I don't know. Who else remembers. I mean, that scene kind of joggled my memory, and I remembered previous seasons, so I had to like just pen that down. I'm going to talk about that. And we also saw that Tony finally signed the divorce paper. I was just like, is that real? Check it. Go and verify it. Is that real? Sure, she'll not come back in the future and say we're actually not divorced. But yeah, we saw they had such an emotional moment. I even thought Lola was going to walk in when they were crying and hugging each other. I was like, Kasala should not bust to, but Lola didn't walk in. They had that emotional moment. They cried, they hugged, and they made an agreement to be the best parent to their child, or to co-parent, and as well respect each other's boundaries when it comes to their current partners or their future partner or whatever. And it was nice. It was good. I'm like, okay, the season is ending on a very good note. Little did I know what was coming up. Lola's mom decided to leave the country, said she preferred London, all of those things, just going away from everything that was going on and just focus on her treatment. And Lola was saying something that she was saying something that she would follow her mom to the airport to drop her. But little did you know that Lola had already packed a suitcase or suitcases to follow her mom to London. Like, I was just like, where did that come from? And then she was talking about how she overheard Lewis and Aminu talking about a Ivf process, and Lewis saying he was fine having only Olachi as his child. I feel like it's something. I feel like she didn't definitely didn't hear the beginning of their conversation, because if she had heard that, she would have understood that it wasn't a case of, oh, I'm not willing to try with her, I'm fine, but it was a case of him, considering Lola's body, her health, her emotions, and saying, okay, if all things do not work, it's not a do or die affair for us to have kids. I mean, they could have considered other options or just wait it out. I mean, even feel like this old Tony, this whole situation that is going on with them with the court case, it was not even the best time for them to even go ahead with the IVF thing. Am I the one overthinking this thing? Let me know. Do you think, I feel like Lola just overreacted? That was such an impulsive decision to make. I feel like she should have just slowed down, like let everything, all the situation fizzle out, and then they will not have a proper conversation about it. And if he now maintains the stance of, oh, I'm not willing to push her with you anymore, let's just leave it as it is, I'm fine with my only child, then she cannot make the decision of moving ahead with somebody else or staying with Lewis. What do you guys think? So now on to Lanre and Tessa. It used to be Lanre and Tenny, but anyway, at first I just like, see, Lanre, if you don't have good intentions, if you know you're not going to get your emotions in check, if you know you're not going to think with your head and not with your legs, your third legs, please just leave this baby alone. Because I like that Tessa has made her intentions known, and she has made her sentiments known, and she has made everything about her known concerning everything involved. You get, like, she has told him that she cannot fix him. She's not a mechanic, and I mean, she has seen that he got heartbroken recently. She doesn't want to be a rebound. She doesn't want someone that will be fixing him and trying to help him get his emotions in check. If he's not over his ex, there's nothing like them happening. She just wants to be friends, and I don't like the fact that Larry was thinking they can just be friends, clearly knowing that this babe likes you. Like, it's a different thing if both of you are not aware of each other's feeling, but you know very well that she likes you. She doesn't know where you stand, so don't come under the disguise of being a friend, and then, yeah, she's there for you emotionally, and then one thing will not happen, you not come and say we are just friends. I'm like, Larry, dead that mission. Don't do it. Don't do it. But we also saw that Lanre and his mom eventually made up, African mothers and drama, saying she was leaving, blah blah blah. Then, they apologized and all that, and I mean, it was good to know that they were able to sort things out and amend things. And still on Lanre and Tessa's matter, what was that thing on Tessa's fingernails? What was that? What were those nails, please? Where she wore the white, the pink, a bit red nails. What was that? What were those? What was going on there? Now, wow. So now back to Tayo, Adiza, Tiara, and this Fumi ex Tunde situation. You could tell that guilt was eating Tayo so much for Fumi, and if only Adiza had listened. But is it that Adiza doesn't know that Fumi and Tayo has history? Because that's a clear situation of mixing pleasure with business. I feel like if she had known, she would not have, encouraged them to take that contract. But right now, Yawa don gas. Tunde literally lured Tayo into accepting or asking Fumi for a contract, knowing fully well that they were going to deny them of that contract. I was just like, that's so low. No. Like, that was so low of Tunde. Like, it's so unheard of. Like, guy, I thought I was going to support him when the truth finally gets out concerning Fumi and Tayo, but right now, nah, I'm not digging it at all. It's just very, 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 such a low blow. And moving on to Tayo and Tiara meeting up with Tiara's father. That scene was so funny. The scene where Tyra walked into the restaurant, father was like, "Oh, Tiara, I." She was like, "No, there's no need. It's fine if he sees me." And Tyra walked up, and father was going on about, "Oh, now that you've seen us in public, I hope everything is fine. We are actually waiting for Tiara's boyfriend. Would have actually to join us, but I hope you understand." And then Tiara was like, "Oh, daddy, actually, Tyra and I are back together." Oh my goodness, that scene was hilarious. I watched it over and over again. Oh my goodness. And the look on his face, the shock, it was unbelievable. Like you both you've got to be kidding me. It is not possible. And we saw how he was fuming, he was furious, and he walked out on both of them after giving them a piece of his mind. And I wouldn't blame him. I would not blame Tiara's father. And I don't think Tiara's father is scared that Tyra would break Tiara's heart. I feel like he's scared that Tiara would not be able to judging by how much she loves Tayo, I feel like he fears that Tayo will not be able to emotionally deal with Tayo and everything that comes with being with him if anything goes south. Or, if everything is not just doing well. Just their emotions, basically. And that's where I think the father is afraid. Not that Tayo is a bad... Because, he knows very well that Tayo loves his daughter. Tayo loves her and everything. They love each other. But I just feel like both of them, it's so intense that it's so intense that it could crash on Tiara. Oh, that's such a deep explanation. Yeah, I mean, if you get what I'm trying to say. And I like the fact that even after the father walked out on the both of them, Tyra still took out time to go and see the father at his office and plead with him like son to father, like make his real intentions known and plead for time and understanding. And I feel like that speaks well so much of Tyra's personality and his kind of person as a man and as an individual. And the father, he was able to break the ice and make the father feel at ease, sort of. And the moment where you broke the news to Tiara that he said yes. Oh, sorry, oh my god. I was like, oh god, these two lovey-doveys, these two birds. Oh my god, you guys, like, let the singles breathe. But yeah, still on Adiza. Just when I was rolling my eyes that this season ended and we do not see Adiza's boyfriend over there, but then again I was just like, maybe the script there was no reason to bring him into the script. Like, find a physical person to represent Adiza's boyfriend's character. Just when I was thinking of all of those things in my head, the boyfriend calls and says he's in town. That's true. We didn't even get to meet him. Come on. We didn't even get to meet him till the season ended. Oh my. I thought they gave me what I wanted to see, but I fell for their trap. But yeah, we did eventually meet Adiza's boyfriend. Like, whatever. Like, I feel I have a lot of questions. You guys already know what's your deal on the Garba. Do you think the father will make it out of coma? I really hope he does make it out. If not, Aminu is effed for life. Let me put it at that. And what's your take on Lanre and Tessa with this kiss? It feels like they be rushing things already, even though it will be hard for see men Lanre knows it will be hard for Tessa to say friend, nothing else like that, because she clearly likes him. It's now Lanre that should know what he's doing. What do you guys think? And then what do you guys think about Lola leaving Lewis abruptly, like just unannounced, like from nowhere? Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Tayo and Adiza and this whole Fumi situation? Do you think what Tayo's brother did, do you think he deserves it? Are you like good for him? Well deserved. Now they are even. What do you guys think? What you guys think about the season so far? What do you guys think about the season? This is the season finale. What are your predictions for the next season? Let me know in the comments, and I'll do so well to continue the conversations in the comment section. Like this video a lot by actually giving it a like, clicking on the like button. It helps a lot. And please subscribe. It is so easy and it is definitely for free. I'd love to see you in my next review, and I'm so happy if you watch my review from episode 1 to this point. Let me know in the comments if you actually saw all my reviews of TMC. Let me know. You deserve a special chat in the comment section. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to see you in my next reviews. Until then, make sure to remain happy because you owe it yourself. Bye guys.